everybody, I'm Chris Prue with updates on what's happening in the White Mountains. Here are some details on New Hampshire Governor Chris Sununu's recent emergency orders and what they mean. Effective through at least May 4th, all non-essential businesses are to remain closed in an attempt to prevent the spread of coronavirus. What does this mean? It means do stay at home, only leaving for the essentials. Exercise outdoors, practicing social distancing. Check in on your neighbors, bringing supplies like groceries to those who can't go out. It means don't gather in large groups or get together with friends. Have play dates for kids. Travel unnecessarily or stop practicing healthy social distancing. Here's what's open: grocery and convenience stores, pharmacies, doctors' offices and hospitals, gas stations, banks and credit unions, takeout and delivery from restaurants, school lunch program deliveries. What's closed are non-essential retail stores and malls, barbershops, hair salons, cosmetic stores, and tattoo parlors, movie theaters, bowling alleys and arcades, concerts, sporting events and festivals, and all state beaches along the seacoast. Even for those essential businesses staying open, the following restrictions remain in place. All gatherings with more than 10 individuals are prohibited. All personnel should be kept 6 feet apart. Employees should be encouraged to stay at home when sick and sent home if they report feeling ill or display symptoms. We want everybody to be safe out there, so here are some helpful guidelines to follow as we navigate this pandemic. This advice comes from Dr. Ross Emery of Saco River Medical Group. If you feel you may have COVID-19 or think you may have been exposed to someone diagnosed with COVID-19, the first thing to do is to quarantine and self-observe. If you feel you had an exposure and developed cough or fever, then you should contact your medical provider for advice. At this time, it is not recommended to test asymptomatic patients. If you are otherwise healthy and develop symptoms of COVID-19, then you should contact your medical provider. Self-quarantine until you are at least 7 days past the start of your symptoms, and also be 72 hours fever-free without the use of fever-reducing medicine before ending your self-quarantine. However, anyone feeling that they are becoming seriously ill should seek further evaluation or even contact emergency medical services. We should all remember that the large majority of people contracting COVID-19 do not become seriously ill. For most of us, the focus needs to be avoidance of spreading it to others. Coming up, a list of restaurants offering takeout or delivery. But first, an update on activities. Fresh air and exercise help keep us healthy, but as we all know, social distancing is the key. Keep these tips in mind as you head out of doors. Resorts are all closed for the season. As of March 27th, Bear Notch Ski Touring was still grooming, though facilities are closed. All non-essential indoor and outdoor attractions are closed. Skinning or hiking up to earn your turns is attractive to many right now, but if you're planning on going to a resort, check first to make sure it's allowed. And if you're thinking of going into the backcountry to hike, ski, or climb, we have some advice from the White Mountain National Forest. While frontline offices have been reduced to virtual services, the forest itself is open. If you choose to go outside and use nature during your social distancing practices, they advise you to still hold the same ground rules that you would for being in town. They want to keep everybody healthy and safe. This means don't touch things found in congregation areas such as benches or water fountains unless necessary. Don't congregate in groups larger than 10. Wash hands thoroughly prior to going out and upon return. Keep a minimum distance of 6 feet from yourself and any other guests using the trail systems. Continue to follow the pack it in, pack it out rule. Most importantly, if you are sick or showing symptoms of COVID-19, stay home. Please keep in mind that a lot of emergency resources are being utilized towards the COVID-19 fight. Stay on well-established trails and don't push your adventure to a more extreme level. If you were to get lost or injured, it would put unneeded strain on a system that is already under strain from COVID-19. Let someone know what your plans are, stick to those plans, and stay safe. Most of all, let common sense and respect for others guide you in all of your actions. Now some updates from more of our partners. Unfortunately, Tin Mountain Conservation Center had to cancel their annual first season dinner and auction. Good news though, they're launching an online auction to take its place. There are beautiful, useful, and unique items including jewelry, artwork, photography, handmade quilts, hats, mittens, food, lots of useful gift cards, and more. The auction site will be live Saturday, March 28th through April 5th. Browse items, register, and get your bids in at tinmountain.org. All proceeds benefit Tin Mountain's environmental education programs. Some sweet news, 100 Acre Wood maple syrup is ready for purchase. Believe in Books Literacy Foundation is now offering curbside delivery Monday through Friday outside their Sugar Shack on Route 16 in Intervale. Visit believeinbooks.org to order or call the office at 603-356-9980. All right, for hanging with us, we're going to reward you now. It's time for some fun. We're giving away a Patagonia Black Hole Duffel. It's a highly weather-resistant gear hauler with burly wheels and a telescoping handle. Made with 100% recycled body fabric, lining, and webbing. To get in the drawing, go to our website, whitemountains.tv, and click Win Prizes. More to come on Explore, including an update on local restaurants. But first, let's break for local weather and a word from some of our partners.